we're live. Alright, take one of the Ollie's Variety Podcast biopic movie. Alright, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Man, the authorities are after me for smuggling 20 kg of illegal animals into the United States, all the way from Bolivia.
Man, not again. I just bailed you.
I know, right? I'm sorry. Man.
Has this week been slow? What do you think? Has there been anything remarkable?
Holy crap, yes.
Really?
Not really, though.
What?
I think I have a paper. So, the Ali's... Okay, firstly, right, to get it out of the way. Like and freaking subscribe, or there'll be a Markiplier's head in your bed tonight, listener. All
like
right.
and subscribe for Maverick Hoodie.
Yeah, like and subscribe for a Maverick Hoodie. But, right, the late night with Ali, right, has to be pushed back to next week because So moving on, there's another thing that's happening this week. $1,400 stimulus check. My God, could it have been any slower? And also, could it have been any worse?
That is true.
There could be no stimulus check, but then there could also be, a free house.
That's true.
Which I know exists, but nobody wants to live there. My point is that this government, right? It has to choose one or the other. It either has to be totally free market. It can't be a mixed economy. It's not working. Right? It's not working. The mixed economy here is not helping anybody. It hinders the businesses and it hinders the people. It's like shooting yourself in the foot and then drowning yourself in a bath.
I agree with that.
Man,
but have you heard of
my fellow Americans, I am today, for the first time, abolishing paid university. How good would that be? But then how cool would this be? No matter who you are, you can start a business and it'll be instantly successful because you have free reign over the market. You have free reign over whatever you do. That's just how it works. I don't know, man. It's just how life be these days. That you're yearning for a time that never was,
I agree. Man, we live in the times of extreme stalemate.
Yes,
extraordinary happening.
No, that's not extreme. That's not what extreme stalemate is. Extreme stalemate would be the Cuban Missile Crisis. We live in a time of we live in a time that's just unreasonably stale. There's an ad.
Yeah.
Getting lost to find.
Man,
an ad in the,
for example, we have become so boring that we just love to hype up the presidential election.
Yeah.
Who cares?
It used to be that it didn't matter who became president, but now it really did because, thank God, at least that Donald Trump won't be president for the next 4 years because, But you know what I saw today? This is something that I wanted to talk about. Yesterday, right? Joe Biden was talking about his COVID deal, and he literally freaking said, a family of 4 consisting of 2 parents and 3 children. And that's when you knew that there's something wrong with this guy. Like, do his doctors just waive it? Like, they waive everything, including what happened with Trump. Trump is fat, man. But Trump is fat, but apparently he's 1 pound below the limit of being obese. That one obese. Yeah, if he 1 pound below obese, guys. I swear, I'm the White House physician. It doesn't matter that I took drugs on the job in the White House while examining Trump with him. Just normal White House physician stuff. Imagine how rich you have to be the White House physician. Not scaled. Imagine how rich you have to be. Because I get even though Obama tried, right? Obama tried to get rid of the rich class, or he tried to get rid of a bunch of securities that kept rich people in power. He didn't succeed because he himself is rich.
Yes.
He's not exactly rich, but he's not exactly poor either. He's not rich, but he's American. He's world. For the standard in America, and especially for the standard of Washington D.C., Obama is by no means wealthy, but he's not, a beggar on the street.
I agree.
Now,
Man, for becoming president, there should be some other law other than be over the age of 25. Be a national
Gorbachev
man,
turns 90.
bruh.
Do you know who I'm talking about? I'm sorry for cutting
Wait,
you
who?
off, but Gorbachev, we need to hurry this along. Gorbachev, Mikhail Gorbachev, Soviet premier.
Ah, I think I've heard of him. I'm not sure.
I think it's.
What did he do?
I think you say it premier. No, that's with another e at the end. It's Soviet premier.
Ah.
Communism works, guys.
I tried once.
See what it did to the king of Soviet Russia. He turned 90. He lived a long life. Sure. They could.
Sure.
He hasn't made like a public appearance in so long that he could have just straight up died.
That's true.
Dude. What were you saying before? It's cool if you forgot. I also forgot.
I think I've actually forgotten. Oh well.
Alright. What can dear viewer expect in the coming week?
Late night with Ali.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight they can expect my Destiny 2 video.
Yeah. Later today they can expect my Rising Storm 2 gameplay video. And later in this week, they can also expect my Metro Last Light long play part 2, Cthulhu part 2, and some general informational videos. Specifically, Art of War, and let me think. Art of War and 48 Laws of Power. You can expect those videos. What else? What other news is tomorrow? I predict, right? Monday, March 8th. Is gonna be bear market, down. Everything's gonna go down, right? Friday it went up, right? Unbelievable hypes. First thing I'm doing for the fantasy stock trading tomorrow morning is I'm pulling out of everything. I'm not gonna risk it, right? I can't even lose 200 fake dollars, much less 30
Pulling out of
real
everything.
ones. Yeah.
Man,
he knows how
what?
it.
All right.
He knows how it be.
If stuff crashes and you pull out of everything, I've learned that is a bad move.
Yeah, well, you have nothing left to lose if everything crashes, so just keep it there. But the thing is, man, that nothing's crashed yet. That's the thing, nothing's crashed yet, and it probably won't for a couple minutes.
You want to know the unrealistic thing about fantasy stock trading?
What?
Because there are rumors that people of high status influence stocks all the time on the real stock market, and therefore some people could get some insane gains by accidentally being part of that stock.
What do you mean, allegedly?
Was always just
Man,
right.
I'm not allowed to confirm or deny anything. They'll come and get me, man.
Rumors.
It's not mind-boggling.
Don't say rumors, just say fact.
Alright, there is a fact that people with high influence and a lot of money like to influence stocks artificially, and therefore if you're in a stock, like, by accident that is being influenced positively, you will earn a lot of money.
Oh, of course. Well, I have to change into shorts for this one. Give me a second, please. Keep screaming about something.
Oh yes,
Like,
oh yes.
perpetually scream about something.
You know what grinds my gears?
Yeah.
Democracy. I hate democracy. You know what we need to do? We need to go back to pulling straws. Whoever gets the longest straw is the president. And if that doesn't work for you, go back to the tribal system. Fight to the death. Strongest man is the leader. That has been my TED Talk. You know what else grinds my gears?
No,
Actually, no.
it's alright. What did you... Man. But, so, today, the viewer should also realize that, I care about them so much, right? That I chose to scrap an hour of content. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Man,
We both worked very hard playing that Terraria game.
I already got the makeup for it.
Yeah, you already got the video for it.
Makeup. Don't worry.
Don't worry, we can make up for it. We can make up for
Yes.
it. New videos in the coming week.
Yes. We are Soviet factory workers.
Yes, I
Large
promise.
quantity of low quality items.
Yes. No matter how low quality, if it's the only one around of its type, people will buy it Apple style.
Yes.
No
That
other
is
phone
true.
uses the lightning charger. No other phone can like do the things that Apple phones specifically do. Like Apple
Yeah.
phones do that, right? And only Apple phones do that because it's so useless, right? So now I bought Apple once and I'm stuck with it. I bought Apple back in like 2014 and now I'm still here with Apple even though Apple is treating me like one of their factory workers.
Yes. Man, that's why I've stuck with Samsung for many, many years now. And my phone still kind of works.
Man, I remember the iPhone 4S.
Oh my goodness.
The iPhone
That was-
4S was really, really, really bad compared to today's phones. You couldn't
That-
even talk to it, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's
You
true.
could barely talk to it. I couldn't for some reason. My phone Siri had chosen to take a vacation, right? But okay. So other than that, who do you want to interview for Late Night with Ali? I was thinking about interviewing a dude off the street, casually known as my brother. But we also
we
need
could do that.
we need to save some special things for that. I'm thinking about having a segment of gaming, right? Then a real life segment, like a real life outside of my room segment, because I'm gonna record that in the corner. I'm genuinely gonna see if someone else can do it. There are no YouTube late night talk show hosts because YouTube doesn't host late night talk shows.
That's
TV hosts late night talk shows. Man. And did you know that Conan announced a couple months ago that he's ending his program in June?
Why?
I know, right? Why? Conan is ending his program in June and switching to HBO Max.
Oh, I thought he was like completely getting rid of
He
the
is.
Conan
he is.
O'Brien
He's-
show.
He is getting
Yo.
rid of the Conan O'Brien show, but it's gonna switch to some other format. It's like when you remember when people switched from what format switches happened in our lifetime? No, not format. Oh, media. He's not. I think it would be considered technically he's switching mediums, but he's not keeping the
Wait.
same show around. It's
Are
gonna
you-
be a
are you
different
sure?
style. Yeah, I'm sure he's not keeping the same style of show because that style of show has died. Which is
I'm looking through
coincidental.
his news and I can't find anything about it.
I'm pretty sure. Say Conan cancelled. No, not like that. Not like that. Say Conan cancelled his show.
Alright. Alright. And
I hope to God I wasn't spreading around fake news just now.
There's nothing. There's a bunch of random stuff about a bunch of other insignificant celebrities.
Are you spelling
Nothing about
Conan with an E?
CONANO apostrophe BRIEN.
Yes. Look up. Damn it, man. Why you gotta force me to do research on the fly? I'm really itchy.
The only thing closely I can find is Conan O'Brien to exit his TBS show Conan in 2021 and move to
Yeah.
HBO Max. Is
Yeah,
that what?
that's
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Man, that was posted on January 19th by Hollywood Insider.
Dude, there's so many freaking
T-Mobile
ads
is
in this.
upgrading its network at a
In this,
record
in this no copyright lo-fi stream.
We were the first.
Let me just
Man, they
switch to
got
the
it.
end.
They need the cheddar, the guac, the
I
bread.
know, but is Conan? Oh yeah, independent.co.uk says he's to end his late night show in 2021. So it's true. Independent the independent culture TV and radio and the news section, right? So it's 3 subdivisions, right? They work on this stuff, right? They said it, right? Moving on, right? What else? There's more and more that happened this week. This week specifically, Tiger Woods, I hope, is getting better. I don't really know, and partially I don't really care too much because
I don't watch golf.
Yeah, I don't play golf. I've never played golf, but he's a dude, and dudes deserve respect. So, I'm not saying that females don't deserve respect. Please, I understood I understood what that sentence connotates, but I understood what it connotates, but I don't think the rest of the people understood. Dudes is in reference to humans.
Yes. What about bro? People think bro is gender neutral. Do you think so?
No.
Oh, I forgot. I wanted to talk about something. A really, really big movement on TikTok called Super Straight.
Is gay.
Man, they doing it to combat all the people being like, oh my god, Pride Month. And they're like, Super Straight September.
Bruh.
And we fall into that category now. How do you feel?
Do I have to identify as... Do I specifically have to list out my orientation?
I think so. I don't know.
Alright, well then I'm straight. I don't really understand any of this. I mean, gay people are cool. But
I don't like them. Yeah.
And then, but you also see people flying straight flags like a pirate flag on their cars, and then you're like, man, when did the state go so wrong? You think about the Republican Party, right, and how very much connected it is with racism and segregation and all of these kinds of things. Okay, so firstly, I'm sure everyone is aware of this, but if you somehow have a very, very bad mental deficiency and you don't understand this, the Republican Party used to be, right, the Democratic Party, right? And the Democratic Party back in the day used to be unbelievably racist. But then the Republican Party and the Democratic Party switched bases, right? They switched their voter population, and now the Democratic Party, right, is the Democratic Party is related to the old Democratic Party, the ones that did the segregation and stuff, in name only. Lincoln has more in common with Obama than he has in common with George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really think about it, I can't speak for this long without messing up. So if you really think about it, the Republican Party has no place in the United States if they really want to spread all this racism and classism, and most importantly, in this context, segregation. Not that. In this context, discrimination against those of differing sexualities. That is why, right? There is the name isn't all that, equal.
Yeah.
The name
but
isn't
people...
the name isn't all that equal, but the idea of Black Lives Matter, the movement, is pretty cool. When it was more underground, it wasn't that cool because it was just a bunch of people following other people because the people at the top. Right? This is how I interpreted it. The people at the bottom were fooled. People who are actually getting discriminated against were getting fooled by the people who ran the Black Lives Matter organization. I think, right? I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they were getting fooled so that people at the top could get clout. But then when the majority took over the Black Lives Matter party, it actually became a legitimate political movement. The real Black Lives Matter party, right? Back for the majority of the time that this issue has been around, has been the Black Panther Party. And shout out to those guys. They're pretty cool. Walking around defending the neighborhood, going against the grain, counterculture. That's
Yeah,
I can stand.
Notice how, remember, a couple months ago, Black Lives Matter was, everything. But now, it's not a trend anymore, so nobody cares about it.
Because it's not summer.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my theory. It's not summer, so people don't go outside and protest. People have things to do, Especially students. Students have things to do. I guarantee you,
true.
when this summer rolls around, the coronavirus has abated a little bit. It's going to be a whole different story. There's going to be some different type of. There's going to be a different movement. There's going to be a different thing that happens. It's probably going to be. I guarantee you. Okay, screw all of that. Dr. Seuss.
What happened to him?
Oh, he's dead, but nothing really happened to him. It's his books.
His books are cool.
Have you not heard? Have you heard the news?
Of what?
Dr. Seuss getting cancelled. First of all, let's talk about Dr. Seuss, and then let's talk about the so-called cancel culture, right? That's spread out around. Okay, hold on. First, Dr. Seuss. Let me explain the issue to you, friend. So, Dr. Seuss, right? He wrote a bunch of racist imagery into his books, right? That people apparently only now start to notice, right? But he wrote a bunch of racist stuff into his books, like he called his black characters like apes and stuff, and he called Asian people. He called them. No, he said that they wore their eyes as a slant and from countries you can't pronounce.
Mm-hmm.
He said a lot of other things. He said that you could. He said a bunch of stuff like I think there was some racism in his zoo book or whatever, but ultimately it was normal for the time. I think. I didn't live through it. It wasn't right.
People don't understand. People were very racist back then, and being racist was a normal thing. So your favorite actors or singers or whatever from back in the day were probably racist.
You shouldn't accept it though. So what do you think? Should Dr. Seuss's books be pulled from publication for now?
Man,
What
no.
you say what you say here, right? I'm gonna give you a second chance to revise your answer.
Oh god.
What you say here, right, will determine if you can or cannot be president.
Alright, well then I actually have a much better answer for this. If there's
Alright.
something that's not in your control, ignore it. There you go. That's the answer.
But it is in your Mr. President.
How?
Right? Imagine I'm the reporter. Mr. President, the comments that you made, the publication of books, right, is definitely in our control. So what now?
Can you cancel a book by yourself?
No.
There you go.
You can, however, take it out of print if you're the publisher.
But we are not the publisher.
So what is the publisher to do? What is your opinion on the publisher?
Is the publisher even alive? Probably. Never mind, it's a company. Well, that's up to the publisher. We can influence them. That's it. Other than that, we can't.
Spoken like a true president, deflecting the question. I applaud you for how professional that was. But now, let's talk about the cancel culture. There's no such thing.
Yes. Actually, I have a story for that. Minecraft is getting canceled.
Why?
So, you know villagers, right, in Minecraft? They're associated with Jews, and, you know, they're money hungry because they want emeralds. You know, like all that.
This out.
Yeah. And then what else? Iron golems are culturally appropriated from Jewish folk myths and mythology and stuff. And people want the skins changed for villagers and golems to be removed.
Bro.
Yep.
Bro.
So villagers are probably gonna be gone soon.
Okay, where is it?
On Twitter.
Twitter? Minecraft canceled Twitter? Alright, let's see. Please. Allah. Don't do this to me. I can't find anybody canceled. First thing I see under a Mojang post. Oh no, yeah, Mojang post is dead game. No one plays this game anymore. It died, Lamau. Man, come on.
Yeah, I definitely remember seeing it. Man, I'm being bombarded with the Minecraft.gamepedia.com.
Where
and
is
Minecraft
it?
Fandom.
I can't
I think
find
I might
it.
actually.
Send me it,
Let me-
man.
Alright, I'll go on Twitter. I'll delve into the deep depths.
Breaking news! This is actually important for stocks. French billionaire MP Olivier Dassault dies in helicopter crash. What now? What did he do?
What?
According to AFP, Dassault Aviation Air and politician Olivier Dassault has been killed in a helicopter crash. The pilot of the helicopter was also killed and no one else was on board. This is live. This is a live reaction from me and you.
Yes.
It doesn't matter who he was. I have no clue who this guy is. All I know is that he was rich. What did he
Yeah.
do? Let's see. What's gonna happen? This is gonna be my prediction. R.I.P. That's my entire obituary. But what now? Let's see what. Okay, let's see what's gonna be affected Monday morning. Was a French politician and deputy in the National Assembly. Let's see. Does he have a Wikipedia page? He does. So, was the son of Sergei Dassault and the grandson of Marcel Dassault. Politician, French industrialist. He was an aircraft. He was an aircraft engineer. He was a big aviation dude. Political party, the Republicans. When he in the Tukes, he was 69 years. I'm gonna restrain myself. Moving on. He was 1974 graduate of the Air Force Academy. He was contributed to scores for several movies, composer, musician, photography. Shares for the competing French aviation will go up, I guess. I don't know, man. Maybe American Airlines will have a jump in shares, 1-2%. I don't know much about airlines, but what I do know is that today's sponsor is me. Again. Anybody willing to give me money to, say stuff on this so the 11 people that watched can actually, get advertised to. But
Yes.
But for now, I am still sponsoring myself. All my links are in the description. Please. We want tuition money.
Yes.
How is this so hard to understand? YouTube, just let me go. Let me run free. Let me run in the cornfields where everybody can see me. Please, I need exposure, man. This is heartbreaking. I'm working
What
hard.
the heck? So am I.
Yes, he's also working hard. I keep saying me.
I'm actually editing the video that I'm supposed to put up today.
Yes.
Like currently through the whole thing. Live editing from me.
Yes. Look, before I started this channel, I thought it was gonna be a one-man operation, but then Bab joined, and I can't change the name of the channel, man.
Man, it's alright.
I did label the website the Variety Group. I'm trying to rebrand,
Alright. It's cool though, don't worry.
Alright, I'm trying to stop using me. Cause Penn and Teller, right? They're Penn
We.
and yeah, Penn and Teller are they. They are we, they are in us. They're a team. We are also a team because without you I literally could not do this. It really do be like that.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before? Doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Yeah, some dude died. We need to give him respect. Just
Yes.
kidding.
Respects. What? Just kidding.
He was rich. Anyway, New York Governor Cuomo says he will sign bill limiting his emergency powers but will not resign. Bruh. Moving onwards. What do you think about Cuomo and his sexual assault allegations, man?
Oh.
How to put somebody
It's bad.
on this. Damn.
And that's just objectively bad, man. Just asking about what I think of it. Man, it's bad. He did bad.
He's
Put him in
Italian.
jail.
Look. This is the one sexual assault allegation that I'll defend, alright? This is the one thing I'll defend. I hated Kavanaugh, right? I hated Weinstein. I hated that Dan Bow character. Not Dan Bow, please don't kill me. I hated what's his name? Onision. I think Onision did that. I hated every single person who's ever come out and said that they assaulted somebody and they're very sorry. But Cuomo's Italian as hell, man. Like he does the grazie, and the signores. I do the kiss. I do the kiss on the cheek and the kiss on the other cheek, and then and the fettuccine and the ratatouille and the red, green and yellow, and the red, green and white, and the Ferrari and the Romero and the spaghetti.
Two brown men in a podcast insulting all of Italy.
I'm not done yet. And then he get on his then I get on my fat boat in the fat Sicilian Ocean, and then I take an entire trip around the country, and then I And then I returned to Naples. I returned to the Napoli. Mwah, beautiful city. And then I go and I spend $1 million in Monaco, right across the ocean. Because I have a very bad addiction to gambling. And then I go and smoke 1 million cigars. And eat 32 kilograms of
like
pizza.
An Arabian man halfway through.
And then I eat 1 million grams of pizza. No, I'm trying to be Italian, but I always go. I transition from it. I transition from Italian to Arabic, and then I have to split. I have to split into Africa, or I have to keep going eastwards into the Indian accent.
Yeah. All right. You go from Italian to Arab, and then just barely at the end, I heard a little bit of Brooklyn.
Hey, me and my friend Donnie here. We're here to take care of your sofa. What? You don't have a sofa? Well, then do you want one? Okay, I'll go. But if you need anybody to move the sofa, I'm free every single day because I'm unemployed.
What do you mean you're gonna call the police?
This ain't the police calling moment, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to move back a little bit. I get nervous. I get gas.
Actually, I think what we did was just the modern Italian man.
Yeah, Brooklyn is Italian.
Yeah.
So is Brooke Baldwin related to Alec Baldwin?
Brooke Baldwin. Relationships.
No, not that.
James Fletcher. Alec Baldwin.
She's a distant cousin of Alec Baldwin, William Baldwin, and Stephen Baldwin. She also shares Baldwin ancestry with Matt Bomer, Jesse Tyler Ferguson, and is not the same Brooke Baldwin who is William's youngest daughter. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. How old is she? She's 41. She used to not be 41. She used to be 31. Did you know that?
Dang. That's some fat maths.
Brooke Baldwin ages 10 years. She ages all at once, you know? She's looked the same for the past 10 years, but I remember in like 2011, I was sitting there in my high chair, right? As a 7-year-old, don't freaking judge me. But I was sitting there in 2011 in my high chair. Then I saw Brooke Baldwin on TV. I was like, "Who's the pretty lady?" And she was like, and I saw on the screen words that I couldn't read. And now I realized that was Brooke Baldwin.
Oh. Dang, son.
Frick this! End of podcast.
Yes.
All right, that's been the podcast. There's not that long. Not that long. Goodbye. Say your thing. Say
Goodbye.
All right, yeah. See.